Here's something nobody tells you when you're first trying to show up more in your own life. You don't actually need confidence to get started. You just have to grant yourself permission to be new. Because so many of us, we will delay getting started because we think that confidence is just supposed to show up and be there the moment that you make the decision that you're going to start something new. And unfortunately, confidence just does not work that way. So if you've been waiting to feel confident before you make a post, speak up for yourself, or even just start the new thing, this video is definitely for you because I want to talk about how to show up without forcing confidence because forcing it is usually the fastest way to burn out. As we all know, confidence is not something that you just flip a switch and boom, there it is. Confidence is actually conditioning. It is you taking action on repeat to build up the muscle of confidence. The more action you take on repeat is what builds up self trust. It follows self support, not perfection. So, building up confidence is not about being perfect. It is about allowing yourself to practice, to actually get better over time. And I bet if you paused and took a look back, you would see so many things that you actually got better at just because you practiced. It's conditioning, babe. One of my favorite examples that comes to mind is Steph Curry. His three-point shot, out of this world. He has changed the NBA game with his three-point shot, but it's something that he practices ruthlessly. You see him practicing his three-point shot from the hallways. I remember when seeing somebody shoot a three from half court was like mind blowing. And now we're like vaguely impressed. That's how much his three-point shot has changed the game. And your confidence works the same way. The more you practice, the more you put in that conditioning, those reps are what help to build up your confidence. I've seen so many interviews of people asking Steph Curry about his shot and how he knows that he's going to make it because so many times you can see him take a shot and you can tell when it leaves his hands, he trusts that it's going in. And he usually answers by saying that because he's practiced his shot so much, he trusts himself to make the shot. The real work isn't just showing up confident, it is showing up being kind to yourself while you are in this new space. It's that self trust that has really backed up his belief in his shot because he knows that his preparation is meeting the moment. So, the more that you practice, the more that you condition yourself to be this new person in this new role, the more your confidence grows. And because your nervous system actually sees you taking action, it's like, ooh, okay, this is how we show up now. Okay. And the more that it recognizes the safety that you are creating within yourself because you are showing that you trust yourself to get better. You trust yourself to polish your craft. That is what builds that confidence muscle even stronger. So, if confidence isn't the goal, what is? Well, let me tell you. Let me break it down for you one time. First, it's deciding that you're going to show up ready or not. Okay. Somebody cue Fuji's ready or not. Here I come. Okay. I'm sorry. I digress. But first, you just have to decide that you're going to show up, whether you're ready or not, whether you feel like it or not. So many of us move based on our emotions and how we feel, when really your next level requires you to move based on the decisions that you've made. So instead of moving from your feelings and emotion, let's just move from decision and release the expectation that it has to feel good, because we think that when we show up that we're going to feel like $1,000,000. We think that when we show up, somebody's going to cue the fireworks and it's going to be a lights, camera, action. And it may not feel great. It may not feel spectacular. It may not feel like the 4th of July. It just might not feel like that. And that is okay. It is okay to feel awkward. It is okay to feel unsettled or to not feel comfortable. It's okay to experience discomfort in the beginning. It is completely okay and it's natural. That is normal to feel that way. When you first get started, it's going to be uncomfortable. So let's just release the expectation that it's supposed to feel like Christmas morning, because it just may not feel all that fantastic. And it's okay. It's normal. And lastly, as your coach, I want you to just commit to self respect and not self judgment. One of the things that I learned so early on in my corporate career was to stay a humble learner, because there is always something new to be learned. And one thing that I know about life is that it always requires something new of us. And with life requesting something new from us, we also have to be okay with being at square one. And when you allow yourself to be a humble learner, you take that pressure off of striving for perfection, which we all know is not real. So why not just grant yourself the gift of respecting yourself as you start out brand new? So if you are willing to show up without confidence, you're not behind. You are exactly where you are meant to be. You don't have to wait for confidence to show up before you actually get started. Confidence will connect with you at some point along your journey. If you are willing to put in the work, if you are willing to practice and condition yourself to reach the levels of success and competency that you're really striving for. So if you will just grant yourself some grace and grant yourself permission to start new, confidence will gladly meet you. Now, here's one more thing I want to leave you with. You are allowed to be new. You are allowed to show up awkward if that's what it is. You are allowed to just be without proving anything to anybody. Ooh, that was a little flow right there. Okay. Bars. Okay, if you're going to hang out with me, it's going to be like this sometimes, okay? I'm a little bit silly. So my mind works in song lyrics and lines from movies. I don't know what to do. But if this helped you even in the slightest bit, stick around, hang out with me. We're going to show up and build confidence together without self abandonment.